everybody. I'm not much of a video person, so this is all a bit new to me. First and foremost, I have the most horrible cold, so if I sneeze all over the camera or something else happens, do forgive me. Second of all, I don't have a big 5D or Olympus Bloggers camera, so I'm just doing this on my MacBook. So I think it happened to me the other day where I was going through my website and I thought, I've got to just kind of check it out, go through the back end of it and make sure that everything's okay. And in the process of doing so, I realised that there is a part of my website that says contact Millie. My website's only been up and running for under a year, and I thought that all of these emails went through to my Millie at Millie Cookbook email address. Turns out they don't. And I have been sort of ignoring you as far as you are all concerned. I came across a vast amount of emails from all of you, which was just amazing, first and foremost. I couldn't actually quite believe that all of you had taken the time out of your day to write to me, so thank you. Okay, so first of all, to Rosemary, Julie Bollard, Alex, Sheila Smith and Sandra Sanders, thank you for enjoying my guilt-free chocolate orange cheesecake that was featured in OK magazine towards the end of last year. This seems to be a bit of a problem. I don't quite know how it's happened, but somehow within print, one part of the instructions on the recipe was missed out. So you were all asking me, what do I do with the jelly? Where does the jelly go? Okay, so the melted jelly that you've done in the recipe, you simply add it to the condensed milk and the cream cheese and just about everything else that's going on. Then once you've mixed it and combined it, you pour it over the biscuit base and you chill it, and then it creates the cheesecake. The jelly just gives it that kind of nice wobbly consistency, and by adding the jelly, which is sugar-free, you are using a lot less cream cheese, and hence they're, a lot less calories. So, oh, and also to Sophie, I will be putting it on my website. I promise. I'm a little bit behind, but that recipe will be going onto milliecookbook.com as well. So keep your eyes peeled. I might actually try and get it in time for Valentine's Day. That's in like a week. No, it's not in a week. That's in like 3 days' time. Okay, I'm gonna try. To Anita, who left me an email asking about my quinoa meatballs that were also in OK magazine. Yes, I will be putting those up on milliecookbook.com soon as well. For the rest of you who maybe didn't see it, they are pork and sage meatballs with a herby quinoa instead of pasta. It's a lot better for you. It's hot. It's hot. Okay. Also, I have to just say thank you to Terry and to Kim West for their lovely, lovely emails. Kim West? Is that Kim Kardashian West? Kim Kardashian. No. Kim West. You're lovely. Do you want to be my friend? Kim wrote me a lovely, lovely email. I'm quite taken aback by it, actually. I didn't know people were really looking at my site on a daily basis, so I'm dead chuffed. Thank you, Kim. One thing she said was, your website team have done a sterling job on the visuals, and your food photographer has done brilliantly too. Thanks anyway, you give me a new Bible to refer to. So, Kim, I don't have a food photographer. I wish I did. Do you want to be my food photographer? No, I'm just using my phone when I can. Although it broke recently, and Apple are now trying to get me to pay for it to be fixed. So I have like an old, bashed up Canon 450D. I really shouldn't admit to that. That's like really bad. Anyway, I'm not a food photographer. That's not my game. So. Thank you that you think they look photo worthy of a food photographer. I also have some questions that I really feel like I should answer. There were a few, and I'm really sorry if I don't get around to yours, but I have a couple here. One from Claire Daniels. How long have you been an actress for, and what got you into cooking? How long have My dog just farted, I'm sorry. I spent the first couple of years as an actress very much unemployed. Then got a job in Kosovo and Albania filming a low-budget feature, and I went out there. And anyway, long story short, I came back from that and I put together a show reel and I sent it out, and I got a new agent, and since then I've been working professionally. And some of you may not know, I'm in a Sky One drama called Mount Pleasant, which I enjoy very much, and this will be my 4th year on the show. And in terms of food, I'd love to say that I grew up on a farm, or so it was just ingrained in me since I was a child. But truth be told, I couldn't cook when I was younger, and I love my mum, I do, but I didn't really learn from my mum either. She's gonna kill me for saying that. I moved up to London when I was 18, and I lived on my own while I was studying at drama school, and I got very tired very quickly of shepherd's pie, lasagna, you know, tray bake stuff that my mum could help me make, and then I could freeze and then defrost it. I was one of those people. Because of my training at drama school, it was intense. It wasn't just sitting there like, oh, I'm an actor. I went through the most ridiculous amount of physical exercise anyone could ever imagine. We had dance, physical theatre, stage combat, everything, like for 4 hours a day. And so I couldn't eat stodgy food. It slowly progressed and morphed into mini cookbook, which is really exciting, and I'm loving every minute of it. It was a really long answer. Okay, secondly, Hillary said, I love that you don't eliminate food diets because it's trendy. What's your key advice to living a balanced lifestyle? Okay, this is quite an important one for me, and it's something that other people have raised. I don't have a problem with food elimination diets if it's for a medical reason. I think there are a lot of people who have several diseases or food intolerances whereby they need to cut out certain food groups out of their diet. However, there has been a very sudden collective group of people who are influencing a lot of young girls and teenagers who are at that time where they need the most nutrients out of their food because they're growing. They have had an impact on these girls and boys that cutting certain parts out of your diet because they need to for medical reasons is the right thing to do to be a healthy person. And so I've seen members of my own family decide to cut out meat, cut out dairy, cut out meat, cut out dairy, cut out... Okay, alright, got enough. Just so popular. Okay, we'll start that again. Cutting out meat, cutting out dairy, cutting out sugar, cutting out beans, cutting out legumes because they're gassy, or, you know, cutting out all sorts of carbohydrates just because they think it's healthy, and it's not. And the point that I'm trying to make is you don't need to. If you just want to be living a bit more of a healthy diet, you don't want to stop yourself from eating anything in particular. Your main priority is just to eat well, eat food that you're going to enjoy. I don't want to eat a bowl of chickpeas and kale for lunch. Blah. And add a sweet potato for dinner. No. I want to eat real food, and I want to eat it but not feel guilty about it either. My key advice for living a balanced lifestyle is old school black and white. Everything in moderation. Don't not have pasta in the evening because you think that you're going to gain a stone overnight. Cut out cheese because you know it's really fattening and you're going to bloat, or, you know, whatever. No, have cheese, but if you want cheese, change it to mozzarella, burrata and feta. Have pasta, but if you want a massive bowl of pasta, then get buckwheat pasta, or, you know, make your own and don't have any additives in it, and have a nice healthy sauce to go with it. And just have that piece of chocolate because life's too short. I mean, come on. So Monday to Saturday, I like to stay on the wagon. I like to eat well and find, you know, clever substitutes. Maybe make those a lot more guilt-free. You can find a lot of guilt-free recipes on my website. And then on Sunday, I like to blow out on a Sunday. So I will have burgers, ribs, chicken wings, eat my body weight in sushi, donuts, like everything. Sunday fun day. Ooh, Sunday fun day. Don't do that again, Nikki. Finally, I had an email from Juliet saying that she spotted me in the Mail on Sunday's You magazine, and she said your approach to food, especially in the midst of current eating trends, is completely refreshing and I think exactly what is needed. Thank you very much. Big compliment. Ben would like to know what my favourite recipe is for guilt-free and how often I eat it. I'm going to give guilt-free and gluttony. I think my favourite guilt-free recipe is my sweet potato gnocchi with a kale and pistachio pesto with feta, which, by the way, is going to be on your TVs for those of you who have the Good Food channel, which I think is only on Sky and Virgin. I only have BT, so I don't even get to see it myself. It's on the Good Food channel in the next couple of weeks. It's towards the end of February. It's going to be on every day. All of my episodes, I've got 5 episodes, and my sweet potato gnocchi with kale pistachio pesto is in one of those episodes with my good friend and fellow actor, Anna Schaffer. If you type the Good Food channel into Facebook, you can watch my video there, and you can also find the recipe for it. My favourite gluttony recipe, my Vicky sponge. Yeah, it's a corker, so I have a bunch. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a weird mood now. I've had a bit of a sugar rush. Okay, so well, this is Darcy. Some of you might recognise her from my homepage. She also featured in my very early Millie Cookbook for YouTube series. So this is the little squid. And yeah, definitely I would say. Anyway, thank you. Gosh, sorry, am I boring you? If you do have any questions for me, please do continue to write to me through the site. I now have the email address up and running, so I promise to get back to everyone. I'm absolutely over the moon that so many of you are tapping into the website and looking at it on a daily basis. I really am chuffed. Yeah, please continue to leave me any comments or any questions, and I will do my best to get back to you. Thank you very much. Bye.